Ray calling and we're in Nuremberg, and I'm in the Tier 6 British medium tank, the Sherman Firefly, which is basically just an up-gun Sherman. It's got a 17-pound gun. It barely fit in the turret of this thing. They actually had to mount the gun sideways. I'm platooned up with Lone Wolf and Beetler and Death, and I know Lone Wolf is a subscriber, and kind of I wanted to bring up a few things real quick about subscribers and subscriber games. Is I don't have any problem with playing with people, and like I said, Lone Wolf is a subscriber, so you know it's just a matter of catching me when I'm on. I'm on kind of odd times to start with. Sometimes I'm recording and I'm actually trying to get specific video footage for future tank. Like if I'm trying to do the historical tanks stuff that I do, I'm trying to play a specific tank at a specific tier, and I'm trying to really focus on getting some decent games for that. And I know not all of my subs have the complete gambit of tier spread, and that's not a problem. So if you send me messages and I don't respond, don't think I'm ignoring you. Don't be offended. I'm not the only one who uses my Xbox Live account. I do have kids. I am married. So sometimes they're using it to watch Netflix or Hulu or something like that. So if you see them doing that, then it might not be me on the online. So don't be discouraged if you send me a message or an invite and I don't respond right away, or I don't get around to getting with you. But I do play with subs. And like I said, it's just a matter of timing and whether or not it's actually me or not. So I do appreciate you guys, and I do get messages from you guys. I don't accept a lot of friend requests. Most of the people on my friends list are people I know in real life, or it's my kids and some of my kids' friends. So I don't accept a lot of friends requests just for that reason. So again, don't think that I'm ignoring anybody just because I don't necessarily accept friend requests from everyone that sends me one. Sometimes I am playing, I do play in a clan, and we do play competitively. Even though I can't do that full time, I can only do it every couple weekends or so. So sometimes I've had to tell people before, sorry, this is a clan day where we're doing specific training and practicing for matches upcoming and working on tactics and stuff like that. So don't discourage necessarily if I tell you I can't. It's just sometimes I can't. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me on that. So anyway, this is a game. We're on Nuremberg, and this is a fairly decent game. I think this is actually a tier 7 game at least. So I do saw me pick off the IS, and I'm going to start working here on the SU-100. Now, if you notice, I'm being a little cheeky, and he can't really see me where he's at, but I can see him. So I'm kind of fighting with some debris. So this is basically, it's an up-gun Sherman. The only outstanding feature about this tank is the fact that it does have the 17-pound gun, which is a good rate of fire, very good penetration, and it's okay. It's not bad for a tier 6 tank. It does not have very good gun depression because the gun is so big inside the turret. So you really kind of got to pick and choose your shots. Its armor is not very good. Even for a tier 6 medium, it's just kind of okay. But this is a real tank. It was a historical tank, and you see I'm going to abuse this T-28 HTC. I've hit him on fire, getting all the damage counters there. And someone come along for me, and Lone Wolf stole my kill. It's not cool. Man, I give people a hard time about stealing kills, and I'm just as good for it. So as long as the gun's out of the game, that's all that really matters to me. I got the majority of his damage anyway, and that's where the points are at. There's a Tiger, and he's taking shots at somebody else, and he's not paying attention to me, so I hit him in the ammo rack. I move up. This French M4 here is played really aggressively, which is probably something you should do if you're a top-tier heavy tank. But I do get some shots into him. And there goes one of the platoon mates. He goes flying by, and we do beat him up and try to get one more kill, and Lone Wolf picked him up, and that's just fine with that. I'm okay with that. And we turn back around because we do have guys coming behind us. And I'm gonna flank. I'm a little worried about getting head on to this guy, so I'm gonna flank wide and go to the left a little bit. I'll go to the right. Can't tell from my left some days. So I'm gonna push to the right and see if I can get side shots on him, which he does give me, because that is an ONI, and he has a very big gun. Look at the size of that monster, and he hits very hard. He could probably, if he penetrates with an HE round, he will one-shot me. These ONIs are the arch nemesis of the KV-2s. And you see we're just putting shot after shot after shot. The weak spots on the Japanese 7 is the side armor. It's not particularly It's fairly thick, but it's flat. So there's no angling to it whatsoever. I mean, that's a weak spot of the Japanese heavy tanks. If you can get on their flank, you can do a lot of damage to them on their flank attacks, and we just kind of whittle them away. So we're going to push and try to clean up the last couple of tanks here on the enemy team. And this one is a T-29, and I think the last one's an ISU 152. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is. There we go, SU 152, not ISU, it's Deary. So we're coming around here and get some shots in on this nice big fat American tank, and then bouncing off the M4. He's again playing very aggressively. Kind of got away a little bit, but I'll clean that kill up. And then we'll go hunting down the last tank destroyer who's making a run. He's a one hit for everybody on the board, and it's just a matter of who's going to get the last kill. And fire and missed. And stop to finally aim in, and someone else cleans up. And it's Lone Wolf again cleans them up. So the platoon did very well overall. We got 7 kills between us. And that's not a bad thing. And we'll see what the final stats. To do just under 40k made, 5100 XP with the ×2, 2600 damage, 3 kills, first class mastery, which is pretty decent, and it rounds up with 1700 base XP. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and keep your powder dry.